Just boxing this motherfucker. And this song, this music soundtrack is just for your safe space, safe haven. And you know, we're just gonna vibe with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Check, turn, check the trying to do, check, turn. I'm just trying to see what that booty do. Check, but just so good, you'll say that's good. Check, but let me tell you now, you're my boo. Check, yeah. And my nigga, you fuck the most high. Check, just boss nigga, I don't give a fuck about that time now. Nope, I really don't. Girl, what you do, we keep you wet just like Sunday soul that we left running in shower. Yes, they slippy, till they can't stay me. You shit me, never mind my kidneys, so come on, just heal me. Ready for my back, cause they carry and swear like a boss. When your accent so low, let me shut down, Ross, but your attitude changed. Look, you took a whole ass look, babe, that shit's impossible. If you fly with me, just false. See your cute ass on my timeline, yes I do. You just wanna see when the time's lying, girl, I know. I'ma let you know it's always times where I just let you know, like, check the fuck is you trying to do? I'm just trying to see what that booty do. Check, but just so good, you'll say that's good. Check, but let me tell you now, you're my boo. Check. I never always wanna ball like sucker check. I never always wanna ball like sucker check. I always wanna ball like sucker check. I know you always wanna ball out. I know you always wanna ball like sucker check. I know you always wanna ball like sucker check. I always wanna ball like sucker check. Yeah. Alright. Bitch, I dropped that Klondike. She gon' throw it back right on a big pot. Big one, not wrong, I'm me. See me in 3 years, that's make believe. I'm that nigga your parents said watch out for. Spiritually, I'm strapped, tapping her out on for. Just spark, some force, nothing's world. You're kidding, type that not her kidding, like, what the fuck? Is she trying to do? I'm just trying to see what that booty do. Trying to see what that booty do. But just so good, you'll say that's good. Incoming call.
Damn. Fuck on. Who don't call me my live? My nigga don't call me my live.
Let me tell you now, you're my boo. Check, girl, I'll let you know. What the fuck is she trying to do? I'm just trying to see what that booty do. Just trying to see what that booty tastes so good. You'll say that's good. Let me tell you now, you're my baby girl. Baby girl, baby girl, just gotta let you know right now. Baby girl, just gotta let you know now. Baby girl, just gotta let you know right now. Baby girl, just gotta let you know now.
This
it on the low when I'm fucking with you, girl. Don't say too much. I'ma make you hush. Stop pilot the one flying in that magic bus. Smoking with Miss Frizzle. I don't know what to say. I'm hit. I'm high, yo. Star pilot, and I made a left. Then I took a fucking right. Then you know I'm going up her motherfucking tight pipe, yo. Yo, oh shit! Shut that shit! Shut that shit up! Shut up! What's up with you guys? Jeff Sparks, Star piloting this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We back in this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Told y'all they gonna be back live. You know what I'm saying? Told y'all motherfucker gonna be back live in this motherfucker and check it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, full moon hitting about to be in Scorpio. You know, it's gonna be a full moon in Scorpio tonight. I say around 5, 6 o'clock. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, you know, these energies kind of, shouts out Flight Boss, you know what I'm saying? Just I had to put that out there real quick. Shouts out Uriel, Dolo the Pilot Man. But then back to my live stream, you know what I'm saying? The full moon about to be in Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this in a sense, you know, how the fuck are you gonna participate with these energies? AKA, the best thing to do at these energies is not even participate all the way. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're gonna participate, know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. I'm not saying this to just just stay in the house or stay sheltered and don't come outside and do this. Nah. It's good to experience, but see, is get to know how to experience. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna be an angel or a demon when you experience. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be an angel, you don't see shit from a high point of view. You don't see if you want to be a demon, you don't see shit from a low point of view. So it's gonna be about points of views and seeing how to see shit the right way. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, with the full moon about to be in Scorpio, lunar eclipse about to be in Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this in a sense. How can you make your your whatever you got behind closed doors, like how can you make that a thing for yourself to experience? You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything. For Scorpio, first through 12 houses, first through 12 houses. And see, I'm not going to break down each Scorpio first through 12 houses, because if you watch my channel, you mostly 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 for real watch Archangel Uriel, because I be shouting him the fuck out all the time. So it's kind of like, so you should already know about his live stream where he broke down the 1 through 12. So I don't want to go too deep on that. I just want to I just want to get my little point of view. I want to say my little shit about it. So when I got my little thing about it, I got the energy out of the universe. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But check it out. My last live stream, I was talking about how we about being have a full moon Scorpio anyway. Last live stream, so I'm saying it now. You know what I'm saying? So now we got the energy work. I got the energy. You got the accumulations. Now you get that. You can not manifest, but you can reel that into your existence. Use that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, it's kind of like with that being said, how can you how can you hopefully we're not muted. Let me make sure I'm not muted. Make sure I'm not muted. All right, right now. Okay, so check it out. That being said, it's kind of like when you're doing your one-to-one, make sure you're doing it for the right causes. You're doing it for God. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything you do is for God. No, you don't never want to be in a position where you're not doing shit for God. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do shit for God, that's kind of like all possibilities. So it's kind of like whatever you're doing, make it make sense for you and God. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we do shit for God. Not even sometimes, almost all the time, we do things for God. Things just not gonna make sense in a 3D realm because you're so far out. You're so broad. You got whatever you got, whatever the vessel. When you got play the vessel of God within you, the shit you were pushing out, pinpointing, talking about, it wasn't really about this world. You know what I'm saying? It was really about some other shit. So it can make sense because by default, everyone in this whole world, you know, when they pray, oh God, this and that, and God, this and this and that, it's kind of like they be in God's pockets. They don't know how to reach God all time, all possibilities the right way. They don't understand that God's within you. So for you to even be praying, you must be in a fallen state. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing, you're being used by demons. Using a demon is using you by a vessel to even get to a certain state that you can't even reach. So it's kind of like whatever state you're in when you're praying or whatever you're doing, you attract certain spirits in that same energy force field, and you just manifest certain shit like that. So you just manifest more chaos, more baggage, more shit, more dumb, no more retarded situations, more all that shit, just because you don't know how to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make affirmations, your affirmations is like you want to be a spiritual predator, spiritual prey. So you're preying on you being the predator, preying on your prey. So it's kind of like you want to be energies like those. You want to be never want to be just a praying energy. You want to be the PREY pray. You don't want to be PRAY. When you PREY, then you're preying on your predator. You know what I'm saying? You're the predator preying on your prey. You know what I'm saying? So you do pray like that. You never want PRAY when you're all this and that, and let me get this and this and that. You're not gonna get none of that shit, man. But you'll even experience even worse situations that you're not even in. You just manifest yourselves in those situations just because you're praying the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like just make affirmations. So you make affirmations, you got a different point of view of looking at things. Just like the point I was talking to y'all about angel, a high point of view, demon, low point of view. It's all about points of views and how you're seeing shit. So it's kind of like if you can't even reach none of these things, you just be the equilibrium. Then you gotta understand how to see shit from points of view. So at least you can get to a certain other points of view. So eventually you become an angel, or if you're a body, you become a demon. But it's all about understanding these things because none of these things are really bad. But it's good to know how to use these the right way. You don't want to be all over the place with these things. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how to use these things the right way. So if you're gonna be an angel, be an angelic angel. If you're gonna be a demon, then be a demonic demon. But just use these things like bitches, you know. So you don't let these things use you. You use these because another word for angel is thought. Another word for demon is feeling. So it's kind of like you'll be more your masculine, your ideas, or your feminine, your feelings, emotions. So it's kind of like how can you and then when I said in the middle, you're just seeing these things from a different point of view, from the equilibrium point of view. So it's kind of like that in a sense. So that I got coffee. Give me a second. Is it cold? Is it cold? Oh, I finished this shit. I'm tripping. Fucking. I thought I still had some more on that bitch. I still have some more now. What I'm about to say, nigga. But anyway, whew. Mm. But check it out, right? So it's kind of like that in a sense. So it's all about points of views and how you're looking at shit from your stance and points of view. So it's like whatever you're doing, make sure you're doing it for the right cause. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it for the wrong cause, don't even do it at all. But because even though there's no such thing as right or wrong, if you even be in the wrong in the situation, you're already in a state where you just don't even know what you're doing. So you do shit for it's like you don't know what you do. You're just doing it because someone told you to do it, or you're doing it because you feel like it's the right thing to do. You feel like it's this way. Man, fuck your feelings, nigga. You want to be a demon to be a demon, but see, don't be a demon next to this powerful spirits because you get washed away. You don't know what you're doing. You fuck around thinking like because think about it. If you gonna be a demon, what do demons do? Demons work hard to get spirits at their same level. But see, if you're a demon trying to initiate with a powerful spirit, then you can't even get to that weird state of living. You're trying to get that other spirit in because that spirit is so high vibrational. These terms high vibrational. But I'm using these terms because I'm trying to get y'all to understand what I'm trying to say. That spirit is so high vibrational, you can't even get them down to your space. So the only thing you can do is just create a hell for you and whoever's participating in that little force field, and y'all just make it worse for yourselves, and y'all just get sucked up and sucked up and sucked up, attached and attached and attached and attached and attached. So we got a full moon Scorpio, so something may happen. So you never know. You want to be careful at times like these. You don't want to be too all over the place. If you want to be participating outside with the outside world, be smart. You know what I'm saying? Be in the right of energy. Don't be in the wrong of energy. Because if you're in the right of energy, even you could be in the spot where they shoot up the whole place. When you get there, they don't shoot it up. As soon as you leave, and then you're already out of state, out of mind, or out of space, out of whatever that saying is called, out of space, out of mind, or whatever it's called, or not, or out of whatever. You don't take none of those actual energy force fields with you. All that shit gets attached in that space. So you get there unharmed, leave unharmed. Fuck around, and you hear an hour later that shit got shot. I ain't put my nose, scratch my nose. You fuck around here an hour later that shit got shot up by motherfuckers, and they killed out everybody there. You made it out safely. That's kind of the energies that's we actually got in real time right now. You never know what could happen. All you know is like shit can hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, y'all. It's like a serious time because this is like times where rappers be getting killed. Like y'all remember last year and the year before, every full moon a rapper was getting killed. Literally every full moon a rapper, and let's say, and it wasn't even always the full moons, but it was like full moons or new moons. You know what I'm saying? Lunar eclipse and a full moon is kind of like the same as a new moon. Kind of, it's like the same birth energy, but it's not birth. It's not really birth. You know what I'm saying? Full moon is full, new moon is birth. But the full and the birth energy, like the pregnant and the birth energy, that's why it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the full moon is when there's a full moon, that's pregnant. When there's a new moon, you just got initiated. You know what I'm saying? You got initiated. So it's kind of like the same as birth. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that's why new moons and full moons are like the same thing in a sense. You know, so that's why rappers can die a lot in those kind of phases because you don't know what you're doing. You're just sparking imaginations and don't know what the fuck you're sparking. You're sparking in the wrong information, sparking. It's like you always downloading for no reason instead of understanding that you don't need to download shit. You know what I'm saying? You already got everything within you. You are the download. You make motherfuckers download you. You never want to download a motherfucker because you download motherfuckers. That's how you guess how you go and they get to hell because then you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just all over the place and you think you're doing this for the right cause and all this stupid ass energy, but you're just doing it for the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're always in the wrong side of energy. You never know. So with that being said, it's kind of like with that being said, know what the fuck you're doing. We know the fuck you're initiating. So we know what the fuck you're doing. You're initiating. You get to initiate the right situations in your life. You get to initiate birth the right situations in your life. Get to birth the situations you didn't even need to see as a situation. You just had to see it as an Asian. So that Asian becomes a nation. So you birth a new nation. You birth a new way of living, thinking, feeling, parlaying. You know what I'm saying? You're modulating, whatever. You got a different sense of energy with you that you got. So it's like you got your own vibe, and the niggas, people, if they hate you or like you, that's just a perk. Hating is like when if a motherfucker hates you, they really like you. If a motherfucker likes you, they really just try to understand how people like you so much. So it's like low key haters. But see, all that is God will let you know all that shit ain't shit, child. Man, just fuck with the just, like you don't say just fuck with the energy as of now and then see what to do and what not to do. That's all God will let you know. And then if you're with God by default, you already know what to do and what not to do. So God just likes to put you on missions to see how you parlay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit and that energy in general. It's just seeing what you can do, what you shouldn't do, and shit like that. So it's like we gotta be in spaces where we know what the fuck we're doing, we know what the fuck we're manifesting, we're accumulating, or what we're not accumulating. If you're not, if let's say your life is mundane, you're not really going through a lot, negative or positive, you whatever you do that's negative or positive, you gotta do it because that's how you manifest. That's how you even get energy. That's how you even transmute energy for yourself. So you may have to know how to transmute energy for yourself, negative or positive, because then you're in a space of where now you know what the fuck you're doing in your little one to one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you're doing in your little space. So don't feel like you don't feel like you're lost, or don't feel like you're confused, or don't feel like you need help. Always know you already got everything. With everything you got is what you need, and the things that you don't have, you're supposed to play a representation of you're supposed to play a representation of what that's you. So that's supposed to be you. You're supposed to wear that like nigga, that's me though. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you don't have certain shit in your life. You're supposed to play a representation like no, but nigga, but that's me. So you're supposed to it's like the things you don't have, you gotta play a representation of what you have. So it's like that in a sense. It's like it's weird, but you gotta know what the fuck you're doing. You can't just be doing it because you're just doing it. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing. It. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like whatever it is you do, be the best version of yourself. That's what they got a quote. You always be the best version of yourself. But see, that's kind of it's kind of lost. It's kind of truth and the lies to that. The truth is, you always want to be the best version of yourself because that's the best you. But the false is it's going to be impossible. Not impossible. It's going to be hard to be the best version of yourself because if you're the best version of yourself, you fuck around, you fly away right now. You know, so clearly you can't be the best version of yourself, but you try to be the best version of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So the best version you can become is just being yourself, just be you. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be scared of being yourself. If you be scared of being yourself, then you're not clearly not doing something right in your life. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm gonna keep checking because I be thinking. Uh, anyway, yeah, shit like that. But it's like We just these full moons and these full moons ain't shit though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, because like it's been better this year though with rappers being killed and rappers dying in weird ways. Like it's been better this year. Like now a lot of rappers have been dying like a lot. Like last year. Last year was y'all. So y'all remember how bad it was last year and the year before? That was whew, weird ass times. A weird. That was a weird ugly time. That was an ugly ass time. Like back in those times, you know what I'm saying? Now it's way better. But see, it was a weird ass, ugly ass time. That time was so like man, it's like you hate. It's weird because we experienced it, so it's weird of me saying this, but it's like you would hate to even be living in a time like that, even though we already experienced it. But it's like y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like weird. It's like weird ass shit going on. But it's like at least we know now, like nigga, we don't gotta go through some stupid shit like that. We just at least we just parlaying now. We just what I'm saying, we just going through our day-to-day lives and shit like that. So we don't gotta go think of too much, too little. We just gotta just participate. You know what I'm saying? When you participate, that's all God wants to see you do is try. So don't feel like, oh, you should do this and that. Just try. God just wants to see you try, because if you try, that's all you're showing God. You're letting God know that, okay, my child is trying. Okay, let me. So it's kind of like you never be less, but then God puts you in a situation where only you and you only can see that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's only for you to see and you only to see. So it's kind of like that's how you know you're in the right side of energy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's kind of like be in a space where at least you're trying. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, I'm not going. I'm just going to give up right here. I'm gonna just for the and this and my life sucks. And why is God? Why you punish me? And then nigga, the fuck, God ain't fucking with you. If you like that, God is not fucking with you. Period. You gotta be in a space of where you know, nigga, you can prepare, you can be prepared to lose it all right now. You gotta be in a space of where you're just like, man, listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep on going anyway. That's what God wants to see. God not want to see you like, oh God, why are you doing this to me? Oh shit. Oh, this is just so bullshit. Ah crap. My life is shit. I give up. Hell nah. You might as well kill yourself, nigga. You a whole bitch. If you're a man, you act like that, you a whole bitch. If you're a chick and you act like that, you a whole dumbass. You're a period. It's like it don't even go that it don't even go further than that. Period. It don't go further than that. It don't go further than that. So you better like you better let God use you like a vessel and not run away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? You better know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I always say this: know what the fuck you're doing, because that's the most important thing. You gotta know what you do, to do. Because when you know what the fuck you're doing, you don't really have too much of like you don't need too much of what this world is saying. You already know how the fuck to use yourself like a bitch. So if you know how to use yourself like a bitch, by default, you know how to use the world like a bitch. If you know how to use the world like a bitch, by default, you know how to use beyond shit like a bitch. So you're traveling in different other worlds and you're seeing shit from different other points of view. So you're just being a spirit now, your space, using shit like a bitch. Because you know your spirit is not the bitch. So you know your spirit is nothing, no thing. So you use everything like a bitch. And that's how you get to spaces of all possibilities in general. Because now you're in spaces where now you know what the fuck you're doing and shit like that. So it's kind of like you gotta be in sense spaces like that where you know, okay, I'm even if I lose it right now, I'm not like, even if I may lose it right now, I'm not gonna bitch. I'm not gonna get all sad and defeated and depressed. And no, I'm gonna keep going strong and I'm gonna keep on pushing, because that's what I gotta do. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to complain. I'm not here. I came here for a reason. I didn't come here just to give up. I came here for, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when your energy's like that, you psych up the universe, and the universe is like, oh shit, what the fuck? And the universe has no choice but to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? Especially God. You know what I'm saying? Because God sees you like, oh, you came down here with that bitch, so you might as well know how to treat her like a bitch too, and use her like, you know what I'm saying, or if you're a girl, him, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, so you know how to move. And it's like you know how to move in a room full of vultures, whatever that shit was called. You know how to move in a room full of a million people, whatever I forgot how that saying goes. You know how to move in a room full of a million vultures or something like that, or a million people. You know what I'm saying? Know how to move in a room full of a million people. There you go. There you go. I got it. Why did I say vultures? That's weird. Culture vultures face. But you know what I'm saying? Culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? But check it out. You know what I'm saying? We are in a space so where we know, if you know what the fuck we're doing, we don't have to ask why. We just know and how. We just know how shit happens, because now we don't gotta be in that why, actual why energy. Because that why energy is get you lost in polarization, and then someone is holding that stick, and you just being burned in that fire. Why? That flame, that fire. You lost your masculine, your feminine, and you're making that shit rain on you. And the person holding the stick got the or it's not be said beyond the stick. that actual I and the Y, because you're not lying the I. You get pours all that Y energy. You Y this and God gets poured out, and no one gives a fuck about it. Instead of having the E for energy, so you got the E for energy. You use shit like you beyond that. You like you get energized. You know what I'm saying? You get realization energy, all that E energy, realization. You know what I'm saying? All that other I. You know what I'm saying? Uh, shit like that. Day with DAE energy. You get that all the energy. So it's like you know how to manipulate words and change shit up for yourself. You're in different spaces where you know what the fuck you're doing now. You got the different ways of living and looking at shit. And now you feel more completed. You know what I'm saying? No puns completed, but you don't feel complete shit. Complete. What's that? No, you feel more complimented. You know what I'm saying? Complimented within yourself because you know how to compliment yourself. You say fuck the compliments from the external world. I compliment myself. So then now you don't gotta feel completed, completion or whatever completed. So you don't gotta feel you're so stressed out completely. You already know how to compliment yourself, compliment and yourself. You know what I'm saying? So then you got 10. It's like weird. It's like, you see languages like a tool. You don't gotta get lost in certain shit. You just know how to see shit from beyond the actual word and vibrations. You know everything. Words are spaceships. You know what I'm saying? So if you know a word is a spaceship, you know how these words take you to certain spaces in the esoteric realm. Because these words, we didn't create these words, but if you know how to better, you know how to use these words. They a y o u. What's my star? The star right here. You know, east. Hey. No wait, no, no, east. Hey. E. Hey. Hi. I. Hi. Ho. Ho. Hugh. E, he, E. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like shit like that. But you know how to use these words. So hey, hi, ho, you, he. No, hey, hi, ho, you, he. You know what I'm saying? I got that. The last one I got it right. Yeah, I was kind of. But you know what I'm saying? I know, nigga, I know. I be right. Nigga, I know what the fuck you know what I'm saying? But check it out, right? So you the best. Don't think I don't be wearing. And it's beyond that. But don't think I don't know what I don't be knowing what the star means. Nigga. I know what the fuck this shit means. I be wearing the fuck out. I think I wear the shit all the time. You know, so I charge it. I do all the time. And this shit too. I'm not gonna explain too much of this shit, but I know what these mean to me. You know what I'm saying? I know what these shits mean to me. So these are, if you're spiritual and you know how to wear shit, you know everything you wear is a ritual. So if you know how to wear shit the right way, you know how these things mean to you. You got different points of view. I have the earrings too, magic square earrings. You know what I'm saying? This is a fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional magic square. This ain't a third dimensional. In my mind, there's some other magic square going on. So you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to get the stars too. But I'm just telling you, like, I'm letting you know about these ones, so y'all know about these ones. So shit. But you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Jesper Star Pilot. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about that little shit real quick. Full moon and the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared. This is a time where you want to know what the fuck you're doing. You don't want to be all over the place. Protect your family, your friends, the associates, all those you're close to. Not really associates, but see if you're close to your associates and you see them like friends or family, then protect those ones. But everyone matters. Let me shut the fuck up. Everybody matters, man. You know what I'm saying? Protect the ones you're close with, the ones you're close with, because they all matter too. So don't feel like you gotta get lost or this and that. Protect these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You're never lost. By the way, know that you're never lost. All y'all important. So we all have a piece to the puzzle. Just know where the fuck we started that piece and know where the fuck our footprints lay in the sand, lay in the. You know what I'm saying? So we find your footprints in the sand. When we find the footprints in the sand, we know where we all came from. We know where we all started. And once you know where we started, the bullshit, you gotta know how to finish that shit and clean that shit up and polish it up and create the most hardest spaceship, or we would temple, but fuck a temple, but you know what I'm saying? Fuck a temple. You know what I'm saying? That's some demonic shit. A temple is where demons want to stay in a temple, and misery loves company. And fuck a temple. It's a spaceship. You know what I'm saying? So best you know how to sculpt up the hardest spaceship for yourself. Or you can use a mind for this one. Best you know how to sculpt the hardest mind state for yourself. You know how to create the best mind state for yourself. You know how to sculpt it, make it look pretty, put the gold, put all that shit together. So you got a beautiful mind. People see you and they see like some beautiful figure. And you may look like the most ugliest motherfucker in the world. if you quote unquote in 3D, but you just the mind, your mind is so beautiful. People have no choice but to look at you like a supermodel or super whatever. You just look at some Barbie, some Barbie, some Ken doll, whatever. You see you as like some beautiful figure, and that's how we're supposed to be down here. We're supposed to be, and then each one teach one, and then we all create the world, and we all create the world. No puns intended, and that's how we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Jet Spark, stop out in this motherfucker. Have a beautiful full moon and lunar eclipse, Scorpio.